Namaste, I am Dr. Chetali Samant. I am an Ayurveda physician and a diet and lifestyle counselor. Many of my patients often ask me, Doctor, what kind of oil should I use in cooking? There are a zillion kinds of different oils, refined and organic and cold pressed and whatnot. It is bound to confuse you as to what kind of oil you should actually use. One of the varieties which I am going to talk today is a cold pressed groundnut oil. Groundnut is actually not a nut, it's a seed and an oil seed that too. When we extract oil by grinding it at a very low speed which is not generating any heat, it is called as cold pressed. And cold pressed oils which are not refined and in their raw form which contain a lot of saturated fats are good for you. Now this goes exactly opposite to what gets taught to us, right? That refined oils are good for us and they are good for your heart and your weight loss and your cholesterol and whatnot. All cardiovascular disorders, in fact 90% of the diseases what we have are inflammatory in nature. Inflammation is a mild kind of a swelling, a microscopic swelling which our cells undergo and which lead to different kind of diseases including cardiovascular disorders. And refined oils which are stripped of nutrition, rebalanced in their and reconstituted in a certain way can increase that inflammation. It is counterproductive in a way. So all oils, whether refined or not or cold pressed, should be used in moderation. And when you use an oil in moderation like the cold pressed groundnut oil, it will in fact help you stay healthier and help you with your cardiovascular diseases, prevent them if they are used in the right way. An explanation to that is cold pressed oils like groundnut oil are high in vitamin E and something we call as Linolic Acid, which is a polyphenol in nature. It helps to improve the flow of blood. It helps to balance our blood pressure, lowers our blood pressure and boosts cardiovascular health because it is boosting blood flow to not just different organs but also to our heart. So that is one of the major reasons why cold press oils help us. Linolic acid and vitamin E can get destroyed if the oil is extracted at high heat. That is when it is refined or extracted in a process which is not cold pressed in nature. So that is the reason why there is such a difference between the nutritional level and the health benefits of cold pressed oils and not cold pressed oils. Another factor is that cold pressed oils are also tastier. So I have used the Subhiksha groundnut oil, what we are talking about today. So many people tend to add more oil in their food because it makes their food tastier. But when you use groundnut oil in less quantity also, it imparts lot of taste to your food. So you don't need to use heaps of oil and make food unhealthier. That is, even if you are using refined oil and you are putting lot of oil in your food, it will be unhealthy for you because you are crossing the limit which is permissible for it to be healthier. So a cold pressed groundnut oil when used in very little amounts also can impart lot of taste and that makes it that much healthier. We call groundnut oil Bhujanaka Taila in Ayurveda. It balances Kapha dosha and Vata dosha but increases Pitta. So people who have Pitta disorders, for example, if you have excessive bleeding during menses or if you have any particular skin disease, for example psoriasis or eczema, you should go a little easier on using not just groundnuts but even groundnut oil. Say for example, some people get mouth ulcers very frequently. They should also go easier on using groundnut oil. Groundnut oil is extremely healthy. The cold pressed variety, which is higher in nutrients, is extremely healthy for your skin and hair. So if you have any concerns related to your skin like dry skin or skin which is aging very faster or if you are losing lot of hair, then groundnut oil is very good for you. It is also good when you apply it externally in massages as well. It is healthy in people who get frequent coughs and colds, who get lot of joint pains, non-inflammatory or osteoarthritic kind of joint pains can be benefited a lot by using groundnut oil. And it is also healthy for people who are Weight Watchers. So do use cold pressed groundnut oil in your cooking and it is extremely healthy and I highly recommend it. Thank you.